Hey, good morning, sis. I just want to talk to you all for a second. Like, have you ever in your life just thought that God wasn't answering your prayers? Things just were not happening the way you wanted to. Well, not all the time when we pray do we get the answer that we want, but we do get the answer that we need. Just because he didn't come through when you thought so doesn't mean he didn't answer your prayers. So many times we walk down the road and we just don't realize that the angels were keeping a car from hitting us. That was just protection all along the way, and we just don't realize that. There are so many things that could have happened that didn't happen, or you were with somebody and that person broke up with you, and at that time you were brokenhearted, and after being brokenhearted, you begin to see that God protected you from that relationship for a reason. Not everything that we pray for is answered right away, but it's answered. Sometimes the simplest prayers go out, we get an answer, but we look for it like we want it to be $1 million in a check in the mail. But what about when you get that extra money and it's just the amount that you needed for your bill to be paid? What about when your kids walk out the door and they made it back home safe? Just because it looks like it's not a big blessing doesn't mean it's not a blessing. So I just want to let you all know that, when we put up a prayer, God heard us. He's not ignoring us. He didn't forget about us. So every day that we wake up, we know that he remembered us because we get another day to do it over again. We get another day to live this life, and not everybody has that opportunity. So I want you all to just start to think about the things that you prayed for, and then think about the things that didn't happen in your life, but it didn't happen for a reason. Because not every time that he says no is a bad thing. Well, when God says no, it's never bad. It may seem bad to us, but sometimes no is for our protection. No to that new house, not knowing that you were going to lose that job a few months later. No to that new car because you weren't going to be able to make the payments. No just to relationships and things that we shouldn't be on. It's just because he's protecting us every single day, and his protection doesn't look like our protection. Like when we protect our kids, we do everything we can. When they ride bikes, we give them the helmets, we give them everything that we think they need. When God protects us, he protects us from the seen and the unseen. And I want to be protected. I want to be protected because I just don't know what could have happened in my life. I know a lot happened bad, but a lot happened good because God protected me. And, the angels were camped all around me. And right now I am asking you all to do that. Like, take a moment and just think about all the goodness that God has done for us.